Welcome to the meditation for the magician. We begin with a little soul centering, so as you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and begin to focus on your inhale. As you draw in breath, you can imagine you are drawing in the light of your soul. Every inhale draws in a bit more light. You can imagine following that light as it gathers, first of all, around your heart. You can imagine your heart responding to that light by smiling or stretching out or opening, allowing the light to flow in. The heart recognizes the light as the source of its well-being and its power and its purpose. And so it happily agrees to the light's kindness. And so with every inhale, more light is flowing in, and the heart is feeling fuller, more confident, more powerful in its generosity, until it begins to send the light throughout the body. You can imagine following the light as it travels down your torso, down your arms to your hands and fingers, down your legs to your feet and toes. And finally, you can imagine following the light as it travels into your head, as it gently flows into your mind, unhooking any energy that's ready to be released, any energy that feels old or heavy or painful, just unhooking it, allowing it to flow back to the universe to be recycled. And the soul light flows in, helping the mind release and relax, to set down its burden, and to be one with the body in allowing the soul to take care of it. And now you can draw your attention to the light just a few inches above your head, this light that connects you to the universe, this light that is with you every moment you walk on the planet, ready, willing, and able for you to call upon it as you require its assistance. So as you feel ready, you can invite that light to open up, allow it to flow down over your head, your front, and your back, until you're surrounded by this universal light that has within it everything you could possibly need to craft and anchor your path on the planet. It offers unconditional love and unlimited resources, and wisdom and power and healing. All available to you, all here because you have invoked it, all here to serve you. So as you imagine these two lights are working together, your inner soul light, the outer universal light, dancing and swirling, both here because you have called them, both here to make something possible for you. And if you imagine looking at your feet, you can see you're standing in a spotlight of their combined love and power. And so as you're ready, you can imagine a bit in front of you. You can create a portal to the world of the magician. And it might look like a hole or a doorway, or it might look like the magician card from your tarot deck. Whatever you see, as you feel ready, you can imagine stepping out of the spotlight where your body is and making your way through the portal into the world of the magician. As you step into this world, you might imagine you're walking on a path, and observe what you see around yourself. This is the world of the astral plane, the world where the wild child plays and runs. The world of mystical, magical things. You might discover on this path that you discover things that feel very familiar to you. And you might discover things you've never even imagined. Just take your time as you walk to acclimate yourself to this world, but keep in your mind that you are on the way to see the magician. You're going to the magician's place of residence. It might be a castle, or it might be a simple hut. It might even be a grove in the woods. But as you get closer to the magician's home, you can feel the magic vibrating in the air. You might even notice your heart begins to pump a little more excitedly, because you can feel the static electricity almost of the magician at work. And as you draw closer, you can see the place where the magician lives and where he works and where he dreams. And then you see the magician himself. He might be studying a book as he memorizes an incantation, or he might be stirring a cauldron as he creates a potion, or he might be studying the skies. But as you draw nearer, he sees you come, and he acknowledges you as a fellow seeker of magic, a fellow invoker of the impossible. As you draw near to the magician, consider what questions you have for him. What do you want to know about invoking magic? About what is possible? What do you want to know about what it means to be a bridge between the spiritual world and the physical world? And allow the magician to share with you what you're looking for. You might even ask the magician to show you what it looks like to be a bridge between the two worlds. And you might discover he strikes the lightning rod pose, one finger pointed to the heavens and the other to the ground. The sign that he is drawing new things into the physical plane, things that have never existed, will exist now because he has brought them. And you might discover the magician reminds you that being a bridge means not being a permanent vessel, that the magic flows through you into the world. It is your job to invoke the seed and then plant it and then allow it to grow in its own timing, in its own wisdom. That the gift of the magician is one of concentration and intention, as well as non-attachment. There is no agenda for this magic, only that it be brought to the planet. Spend whatever time you need with the magician asking your questions, hearing his voice. You may even discover that he gives you a seed, a luminescent, shiny seed of magic for you to plant in your own life. Whatever you receive from the magician, do so with gratitude and an open heart and an open mind. And when you're ready, you can take his words, his example, his seed, and begin to return to your path. Before you leave, you can thank the magician for his time, remembering that you can always come back here if you need to be reminded of your magic or get access to his power or his wisdom. Knowing you can return then, you go back to your path and make your way back through this land of marvels until you see the portal again. And as you're ready, you can step through the portal and see yourself, your physical self, still waiting in that spotlight. And as you feel ready, you can ease yourself back into that physical body, moving your fingers and toes and breathing a bit more actively until you're ready to open your eyes. And as you do so, be mindful of what you've been told from the magician. Be mindful of what you've been given and journal about it, write it, sing it, in some way encapsulate this knowledge, this wisdom, so you can keep track of your own magic.